are empty, darkness falls. Moonlight shines on these lonely walls. I take a step into the night, searching for something that feels right.
Yes, fellas, good morning. The sun is shining, and we've just wrapped up a beautiful little nice upper session and some posing back at the lab again, and we're just pulling in home, and we're going to get some post-workout into us. It's been a productive morning, quick morning to be fair. Cardio, abs, posed, trained. Cian just picked me up and we headed for a nice early session. Sun is shining and we're about to get stuck into post-workout meal and then a day of work ahead of us. How have you been the last couple of days? All good?
All good.
Man, it's mad how quick time is going, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just been same shit, different day, man. Check-ins all day.
So good. I
What
really
is
like
going on? Just work, man. Really, just work preparing for the next photo shoot. So
Yeah, we're coming up on a week out from the photo shoot, man. That's absolutely mental. But yeah, all is
12
good.
days, 13 days.
Oh, are we still that long? Fair enough.
Well, it'll be a week on Sunday.
Yeah.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Well,
so-
not even, sorry, 10 days. 10 days up.
Yeah, we're closing in. Lots going on. Lots to keep us busy. As I said, we've got loads to look forward to over the next couple of weeks. We're going to crack on, get a post-workout into us, lad. And then get some life back in us, because
Life back in you.
life back in me. He's fine. It's just that morning instinct. But the amount that gets done every single morning, lads, you know. A shout out to Liam as well. Hooked the two of us up with some lab merch. Open that up there, lad. We see what we got in here. Shaker. Can never go without enough shaker. Pair of shorts. Again, need a new pair of shorts. That was the tank top I was telling you about. Clean, lad. Pair of socks. Nice one, lads. Thank you very much. Kitted out for the next session. Breakfast. Post-workout, lads. Meal one of the day is served. We've got our lettuce, a little bit of sauerkraut, a little bit of kimchi as always, 200 grams of raw weight chicken. We have 52 grams is the same as the 60 grams of basmati rice I was meant to be having as jasmine. I'm enjoying the jasmine. 75 grams of pineapple and then a little bit of peppers, salt, get my ketchup on there and we will be good to go. Also salt weighed out for the day as well, lads. You mightn't be having as much as I am, but salt is going to be so important. You know, if you've any weather like we do at the moment, salt is king for hydration. Not just your water, but your salt as well. So do not forget about your salt. Oh, lads, decisions. What would you go for? A red? A lot of people would probably go rosa. Yeah. Also, peep the bloody cream of rice that's about to go down in a little while. The sludge. This is the way the fridge is looking now, lads. Veg, meat, sludge, veg, a few Dan's bits, Lovely. Oh, I've got my office back. I gave Cian my office for a couple of hours to let him crack on, and the couch looked a little bit more comfy to me, so I said, absolutely grand. I can work on the couch. I can put my feet up, and it's absolutely mad. It's mad how quick the time is going, lads. Tomorrow's Friday, do you know what I mean? Absolutely mental. I'm going to get this can going down the system, have to run a few errands. Monster has to be ice cold. There's a huge difference. A Monster is not worth the money if it's not ice cold. Ice cold out the fridge has to be the case. I'm sure we're going to get to a stage soon where we're sitting out the back with a nice cup of ice and then pouring the Monster into it. I'm not too sure, would that water it down? Maybe we'll just stick to the iced coffees. But we've only had one coffee today and one Monster. But I am dragging. Great session this morning. Wrapped up yet again. And I've got my cream rice to look forward to now in a little bit, which I'm going to get down the hatch. Just get back to work for the next little while and then see where the evening takes us. It's absolutely mental how quick the time is going. Tomorrow's Friday again. Leg day also, lads. Tomorrow is leg day, so we're going to have to get a big sleep on. We were, again, another 0.2 down on the scale this morning, so we were sitting at 77.6, which isn't too bad. So weight is trending down. It's just most days are looking very, very similar, you know, not always in terms of like meal timings and everything, which is something I'm trying to work on as well, making sure I'm not letting food go in too late, but you know yourself when days are busy, but like sleep time, wake time, toilets, like really like consistent with the toilet, and digestion, all those small little things. But we're going to have a good time with it. I was saying to Cian, he's probably going to get sick of me before long, because it's good we see each other like every couple of days there now since he's home, which is really good for me, you know, to get training sessions in with him, and we can just go back and forth, and obviously being able to spend time together as well, going over everything to do with the business and what we're doing there is exciting also as well. And people who are coming on board as of late, you know, the caliber client, the people who we're working with is absolutely unbelievable, and we do appreciate the trust that everyone does put in us. As I do always say, you know, it's a big commitment, it's an investment in yourself, but it's that one investment, you know, all it takes, and the hardest part is actually just making the decision to go and do it. That's the hardest part across the board. Once you've made that decision on going and doing it, it's a straight road from there. All it takes is work back and forth between us and having a good time doing it, lad. I'm going to crack on. I've got a little bit of work to box off, and then we're going to get out for some more steps with the young fella and get him exercised again. Beautiful sunny Ireland, lad. It's some country when it's nice, when the weather is nice. But at the same time, I'd love to do like a stint living in the city or something, you know. I've never done it. Every time I go to a city, like the lads in Manchester, and stay there for a couple of days, you're like, this is nice too, you know what I mean? But they're probably the same when they come back to Ireland. They're like, I'd like to do a stint here, you know. But you can't beat just getting out in the evenings, digesting the turkey burgers and the rice and the lettuce, letting that go down nicely, getting home then, getting to bed nice and early, getting the young fella out for a few steps and just chatting away to him. Like, no need to be on the phone. I know I'm chatting to you on here, and you know what'll be mental is when you see this video, we are 6 weeks out. 6 weeks out exact to show number 1. So 2 days away, I will be 6 days out for myself. 6 days, 6 weeks. And when you see this, we'll be like 7 days out from our photo shoot, as we were talking about earlier, which is super exciting. I'm really looking forward to that as well, just to have, again, another get together just like we did with the team day last week. But we've also got competing this weekend, not myself or not any of the team, but everyone at Muscle Contest. And best of luck to everyone who has competed yesterday, everyone who's competing today in both the Natty show and then the regional, the pro qualifier. Massive show for Ireland, you know. Obviously there's been a lot of hype around it. There's a lot of people obviously coming in, going for the pro card, people going for the Olympia and the pro show. Huge, and few people there that do watch the videos, of course. My man Calvin, local man, competing tomorrow. He'll have already competed by the time this video goes out, in classic physique, absolutely sick, natural as well. My man Tom, who watches these videos, the cream or ice connoisseur, Pretty sure he's probably tried like every cream of rice flavour on the market these days. The money he's spent on cream of rice. Go over and check out his channel for his like carb up videos and stuff. He's been eating a lot of food, man. He's been eating a lot of food. I'm excited to see him on there, and he's going on to do PCA on the Sunday as well. So most contest Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and also PCA Derry is on the Sunday there as well. So there's going to be a lot coming up on the Instagram over the weekend, which will be absolutely mad. Becca Ryan, local as well. Don's missus Becca up in bikini in the natural show. She was in Sweden last weekend. Great package, really good showing, and again she's up tomorrow, so she'll have already competed by the time this video goes out. So hopefully they come out with what they're looking for. Again, as everyone says, as every person will say, you know, bodybuilding is subjective. You know, when someone doesn't win, someone doesn't get their placing that they want, you know, as you always hear, that's bodybuilding at the end of the day. And that's the way, obviously, everyone is going into win shows, you know, but that's the way it is, you know, that's the way bodybuilding is. And that's the beauty of bodybuilding, you know. Like, you know, you can only really, like, do better yourself. That's the beauty of it. You know, it's only you that can do it. You know, it's not a team sport at the end of the day. It's like, in ways, yeah, but like, you're the one putting in the work. You know, I'm out here, I'm the only one that can do my steps. I'm the only one that can get up and do the cardio myself in the morning. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of like building the physique in general. You know, you're the only one that can do it. You're the only one that can, you know, nail your food on a daily basis, which is class, because you're the one that reaps the rewards from that. Yeah, you can have the best guidance, the best man, woman to steer the ship, which is of course really needed. That guidance, that accountability, as we talk about here every single day, but you're the only one that can do the work, man, you know. And at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work, you're the one to blame. Simple as, you know. And that's the joys of building the body. Whether you don't get lean enough, you know, whether you know, miss across the board, that's bodybuilding at the end of the day. I've got like 1,000 steps left to do. I've got the creamy at home, ready to cook that up with Danielle, and that'll be it for the night, I'm pretty sure. Really good push day. Really good upper session ticked off this morning with my man. Really good day at work. Everything done, nothing missed. And that's the joys of it. That's the beauty of it. That's why we love it. You know, that's what we love about it. And there's no better feeling than getting to the end of the day knowing you've done everything that you were supposed to do. You know, because why not? If you have the ability to do it, lads. Because the feeling you get from that is absolutely unreal, you know. And if you're at a point there right now where you are struggling, you know, in terms of having the discipline to get up to do it, drop me a message, you know, have a chat with me about it, because that's why I'm here. I love talking to people about, you know, getting on board and, you know, trying to get started off. That might not mean you coming on board with me and me coaching you, but it might just mean getting a little bit of guidance, you know, on how to get started and what way to go about it, you know, from where you're currently at. Oi, little man, come on, because that's why I do it, man. That's why I got into it, and that's why I love it. You know, I love what I do absolutely every single day, and we're building super momentum. Everyone who's commenting on these videos, it really does go a long way. You know, everyone who's following along on the daily. Obviously, you know, I like to put myself under pressure with these daily videos, but if it helps some of you out there, as always, getting through your cardio sessions, getting shit done, just something to watch. You know, something to relate to possibly, because we're all going through it. You know, a lot of us, you know, are going through a lot of things on our own, and to be able to come on and just chill for a few minutes, step out of life and all its struggles, that's a big part of it. You know, just having that couple of minutes to just chill, relax. You might be eating a meal, you might be busting out doing your cardio session, you might be doing some steps, you might be driving down the road, you know. Just shut it away for a minute, lad. Shut it away. And if you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. I'm going to shut down shop for the evening. I'm going to just take a few deep breaths or something. I'm going to finish my steps. I'm going to head home. I'm going to wash myself. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to do the exact same thing again tomorrow, because that's what we fucking do, lad. Drop the video a like. Comment down below. if there's anything I can help with, if there's anything you want to see, any videos that you want to see. Subscribe if you haven't already. What do they say, lads? I know you won't tell me. We'll see you tomorrow. Sit. Tell the lads, what have you been up to? What have you been up to?